FCT Minister Wike's aide, Lere Olayinka, has issued a sharp rebuke to the former Rivers State Governor, Rufus, at the judge, demanding he cite a single positive development from his tenure, beyond what Olayinka characterized as a legacy of violence, killings, and divisive ethnic politics. Olayinka specifically pointed to Adajor's alleged role in introducing the Bush Boys militant group, purportedly used to settle political scores through violence and intimidation. He referenced the 2008 Rivers State Truth and Reconciliation Commission report, which documented accusations linking Adajor to the group's activities. Olayinka further questioned the former governor's fractured relationship with his former deputy, Peter Odele, and his subsequent opposition to Peter Odele's governorship bids. He also criticized Adajor's handling of the Ogoni protest against Shell, accusing him of siding with his former employer against the Ogoni people. More recently, Olayinka condemned Adajor's support for suspended Governor Siminalayi Fubara's controversial actions, including the alleged withholding of salaries and entitlements from State of Assembly members and the operation of the Assembly with only 3 members. Finally, Olayinka highlighted Adajor's criticism of President Tinubu's intervention in the Rivers State political crisis and advised the former governor to exercise greater circumspection in his public statements. Emi, your take on this? Back and forth between Adajor and the FCT minister for some days now.
Honestly, I'm disappointed. The names involved are big names when you talk of River State politics. Chief Adajor, Barrister and Wike, they are big names in Rivers politics. They are also big names when you even mention River State as it were today. At the time, Adajor was #1 citizen of the state. At the time, Wike was a #1 citizen of the state. So I believe people should aspire to look onto them as leaders of River State. I'm disappointed because this is not the part I expected both of them to do. But one thing leads to another. If Adajor, having taken this path he took, I don't think there will be response from the pressman of Wike. That is why I will always say that people need to be careful. Because what you do today, you are sowing seed. The seed will germinate, it will grow. And those seeds will become what they say, by their fruit you shall know them. And at a time, this seed will be speaking, or the fruit will be speaking. Either it will increase respect for you, or destroy every respect that the people owe to you. As a father, you ought to stand for peace, a rally point for weary factions. With the position at the age of Adajor, I think both he and Wike and Fubara and every of the supporters supposed to see the house of Adajor as a home that will go there to take more advice. A place where I will go there, I will run to complain. I think you are seeing this man. You see the way he's behaving, I don't like him. And this way he will pardon, don't worry, I will speak to him. It's my boy. That should be the rule by Adajor ought to be taken. Unfortunately, elders with gray hair, which represent wisdom, are not disappointing people like us. That even the elders have become so partisan, taking sides in matter even before straying the causes of the matter. Why should it be that? Why? Are you helping the peace of River State, or you are trying to set, or we are fueling the crisis in River State? We were here. Like I said, I don't want to go into whatever happened between Governor Fubara and the former Governor Wike. They were all together eating from same spoon. In fact, I remember at a time where I was threatened and asked that we should leave River State just because I was criticizing the administration of Wike then. by some supporters. I'm not saying you and Wike did it. By some supporters who were bitter against me. Oh, why should I be criticizing that? So I should go to my state. I should do this. I heard of all of these insults. But today, this is where we are. That is to tell you that I don't have personal relationship with Lere Wike. And I don't want to know whatever agreement, whatever position he and Fubara took behind the scene, behind the door. That is not my concern. What is my concern is the Nigeria state, the law. What does it say? We were here where a governor decided to be despotic, that even the apex court of the land, the Supreme Court, so frowned at. The High Court fined the governor. Appeal Court fined the governor. They went to Supreme Court. Supreme Court also lambasted the governor. His actions, how he became so undemocratic, despotic, and authoritarian. Per other judge, as an elder, should stand for what is right. And rightness in this context is what the Constitution says, not how he feels, or how Emi Firaga feels, or how Loresha feels. But what the law says, that is the conscience of the state that we all ought to submit to. Other judge never find this as wrongdoing, where the governor was doing all that he was doing, where the governor becomes so lawless. That is not even a concern. Other judge just see that as a problem to our democratic settings. He don't see that as a problem to the existence of Rivers State. He don't see that as a threat to the peace of Rivers State. You only see that, oh, because somebody is suspended, that is where you now see that is a problem. So assuming the part Governor Sifubara was traveling there, some person now decided that because I contested that election with Fubara, the likes of Tonyo Cole and the rest, now decided, okay, my supporters come, and they drove straight to Brick House, the government house. They say they are not the governor. Fubara, you are no longer, we are remove you, we've taken over. What will that judge say? What will he say? It will have led to full-blown crisis, because Fubara will never leave. They will say, you don't have the power to remove the governor. But they will say, we don't like you again, because we don't like you, you are no longer our governor. I have taken over. So elders should be elders indeed. Not partisan elders. Elders should see what threatens the existence of people as a problem. Without the constitution, who will submit to Governor Sifubara? Without the constitution that recognizes him as the governor of the state, who will submit to him? Who will allow him to be signing River State money and spending River State money? Who? Because people need that money as well now. There are people who want to be in charge of the resources as well. There are people who can also travel to Abuja and go and sit that, yes, sharing. Where is our own portion? They want to take it. I also, manage it on behalf of River State. But since the law say he is the one that has been elected, he went through the process of election as recommended by the Constitution. Now he has now become the governor. So everybody have to submit. So why did Fubara submit as well to the positions of others? He did it. So per other judge supposed to have seen this as a problem and call Fubara then, Governor Fubara then. My son, the path you are going is wrong. The law did not empower you to do so. You are trying to create crisis. Stop that thing. Don't go further. Retrace your step and submit to the law. Who would have the declaration of emergency in Rivers State? The answer is no. We would have seen a suspended governor, which is a title now. Rivers State is always leading. I don't know why. They're always leading. Perpetual contingent, Rivers State. Do or die during, after Rivers State. Pronouncement of Supreme Court. The election was do or die. Before, during, and after election, Rivers State. Now suspended governor, Rivers State. Rivers is always leading. But unfortunately, on the negative trajectory.
Rivers State is not the first state to have a suspended governor.
I say they are always leading. I counted
No, they are
several
not.
things.
You will talk. When you want to talk about suspended governors,
I counted
you go
several
back.
things.
No, you go back to the administration of Obasanjo.
I created.
You start talking from there. Don't
Obasanjo removed.
Don't say that Rivers State.
Obasanjo was removing. He removed suspended governor. It's a new title. So I think that judge should just retrace his step as an elder.
Okay.
He apologized to Rivers people the position he took.